every parent's worst nightmare.
Bite!
You're gonna be sorry.
Kids completely out of control.
Give me the knife.
I'm gonna kill you!
And taking over the household.
Don't do that.
These families have reached the end of the rope.
How was I supposed to know I was gonna have 3 kids in 2 years?
They're in desperate need of help.
Shut up, everyone!
They only have one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
Hello, this is Nanny 911.
We've gathered a team of world-class nannies from all over the globe. Each week from Nanny Central, they will watch a video of a family in crisis.
Stop it.
And decide which nanny is best suited to help. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
Give me my life back.
It's mine!
Can these families be saved?
I hate Daddy and Mommy!
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Unless you get this right, it's all gonna fall to pieces.
If you think you can do a better job, get on with it.
Parents of America, help is on the way. Tonight, Rich and Susie Elgin named their first child after a volcano.
Shasta.
Now daughter Shasta threatens to erupt at any moment.
Don't wanna live with you, just wanna kill you.
Her little brother and baby sister add to the turmoil. And while Dad escapes on his bike every chance he gets, Mom is stuck spinning her wheels at home. The kids are battling to take control any way they can.
Daddy is dumb and stupid!
She's running the show.
Can Nanny Stella get these two unplugged parents plugged back in?
You aren't on the same page.
Time out.
It's New Age Nightmare, tonight on Nanny 911.
Shasta.
No!
I'm Susie Elgin. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I teach Pilates.
No.
I have 3 kids. They're driving me nuts.
I hate you! KS, I hate you, Mama.
Shasta.
I hate Mommy.
I think you should ignore her.
I'm Rich Elgin, father of 3 children, and I'm a contracting specialist. And I love bike riding.
Pick that one up, please, Shiloh.
I think the children look at men as authority figure.
Daddy is dumb and stupid!
When I had kids, I didn't think about how it was gonna be.
Oh, that's not fair!
And I've gotten to a point where I'm just done. I need help.
I hate Daddy and Mommy!
Shasta is 8 years old. She's our oldest daughter. She is very strong-willed.
No! No! No!
That's why we named her after a mountain. She's just defiant.
I'm moving out at 10.
Shasta is very artistic, very creative. Shasta tries to manipulate the situation.
And you don't love me.
I love you a lot.
No, you don't. I hate Shiloh.
Shiloh is 6.
Shiloh has a hot temper. He fights a lot, you know, hitting and things like that.
Not the same thing!
You're gonna break my plate.
And our youngest is Kea. She's just turned 2.
And I keep looking at Kea like, if I don't get it under control now, I'm gonna be in really big trouble.
Hey, are you ready?
Kea mimics everything they do.
Get off the table now, you stupid baby!
I think I would like my kids to grow up and be self-actualized. Every human has strengths and weaknesses.
He's right!
Hey, from day 1, you get this infant. It cries, you soothe it. Cries, soothes, cries, soothes, cries, soothes, cries, soothes. So I don't feel like I really know how to be a parent. I don't know how to help you.
Go by that picture! I'm never saying sorry.
I think one of the primary issues is the relationship between Shasta and Susie.
Now I've cut this in half.
Makes me sad.
Why?
That's a picture of me and you. I wanted them to be the people that they're meant to be so that their true purpose on the planet can be fulfilled.
Don't want to live with you, just want to kill you.
She'll say really inappropriate things, and I'm just like, that's not okay.
I want Mama to die.
She just gets into the whole drama emotion of it, and she's like, I can't stop.
I'll kill myself. Because I hate being
I thought in this world that dads were more involved.
I tend to back off and let Susie take care of it.
I've been trying to clean the kitchen for like the last hour, and you guys are sitting over here. It's not working for me. I had no idea how much responsibility the mom has.
Bye, sweetie. See you in a bit.
Where are you going?
For a ride.
The bike riding is what he does to get away.
Bye. I think the bike riding is just about me freeing my mind.
I hate Shiloh.
I think Rich's life works really well for him, but I feel like I'm on a treadmill and I can't get off. I need an hour by myself.
No! Mom, husband! Yay!
You okay? Things can be hectic, so sometimes it's hard to come home to. And I've blown my top before.
Leave me alone! Go!
I think he's too hard on the kids, and I just know that there's an easier way to do this.
I am not going to time out! It's stupid, you're dumb.
I'm not sure Susie can say very often that was a good day.
Hey, night, mama.
Something has to change. It's not fun anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, he's late!
Well, ladies, what do you think?
Mum spins her wheels while Dad cycles off. That's got to change.
Yes.
These children have no respect for their parents or for their home.
Mum's not in control of her daughter at all. She seems completely intimidated by her.
Right you are, ladies. Stella, your no-nonsense approach to discipline makes you the perfect choice.
Great, thanks.
I'm sending you to get that Elgin family back in gear.
I'm Nanny Stella from Burnley in the north of England, and I've been a nanny for 17 years.
Leave me alone! Go!
I've been summoned to Tacoma, Washington to get the Elgin family on the right path.
Stupid. You are stupid.
With 3 kids ruling the house, Mum and Dad need a little refresher course on parenting.
It's time for Nanny Stella to get the Elgin family to stop spinning their wheels.
You going to mug me?
Am I going to mug you?
Is that gorgeous or what, eh?
And I believe I can run a decent marathon.
Thank you very much.
Download Veely now.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Nanny Stella from Nanny 911.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Susie.
Nice to meet
Come
you
on
too.
in.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Look who's here.
Hello.
Say hi.
My first impression when I came into the house was they were a very nice family, the Elgins. They were living in this mire of chaos. Is there somewhere I could put my cape and hat?
Shiloh, would you like to hang up her cape and hat? Okay, thank you.
Go in.
Thank you.
Go in.
Having the nanny look at our house and how it functions, you know, it's a little bit daunting.
And what happens on the first day is I have to just follow you guys around the house and make some observations.
That's weird.
So I know it might be hard, but you kind of have to forget I'm here.
I think Shasta is just going to give her a run for her money.
I've had experience with children like Shasta, but I already have her number.
As the day begins, Dad escapes to the couch as feeding time begins in the kitchen. I've seen better manners at the local zoo. And where do the kids get their manners from?
I think the table manners here in the Elgin family are not acceptable.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, but it only gets worse.
You're stupid.
While Mum was preparing a meal, Shasta would curse her like a sailor on leave.
You're
I've never heard such a foul mouth on a child. Then she took to spitting at me.
Oh, and you're spitting too. Oh, that's beautiful.
All to get attention.
Shasta Marie! I feel like she doesn't respect me.
Between the foul language, the spitting, and the overall lack of respect, I can't help but wonder what's around the next corner.
Oh, this is a nice room. Oh, my goodness. So what happened to your room? It looks like a whirlwind went through here.
Duh, that happens every day.
You leave your room like this every day? Shasta's not getting the attention that she needs, so she acts out in a really hostile way.
She hates me the most. You hit me and punch me.
You like destroying your brother's stuff?
Yeah. Do what I want to get down. Fine.
I'm going to have a challenge with Shasta because that's what she thinks she's here for, to challenge everybody.
It appears that I'm not the only one Shasta wants to challenge today.
What are you doing?
You think so?
That's way too much.
Rich discovers that Shasta has used almost an entire tube of lotion on her hands.
That's half a tube almost.
I didn't mean to.
But he decides to go easy on her,
Well, warning you this time.
while Mom has a very different idea of how to handle it.
I say she loses allowance.
Well, I just gave her a warning.
She doesn't get a warning.
Okay.
Mom and Dad are so far apart.
That's why there's so much chaos.
Later, after a busy day for Dad, he needs to get away.
Bye, sweetie. See you in a bit.
Where are you going?
For a ride.
Bye. I never get any downtime. I don't ever get that time to myself to relax.
I hate Mama's birthday. I hate Daddy's birthday. They're so dumb, dummy dumb.
I think the bike riding is an escape. Things can be hectic. Kids can sometimes be tired and not at their best. It's hard to come home to.
I think there needs to be some tweaking in our schedules.
Susie and Rich, but Susie primarily, is very committed to the health and wellness of the body.
Try to not get any in her hair.
But what she's lost sight of is the health and wellness of their minds and hearts.
You're not writing on yourselves with those markers, are you?
No.
Tell me those weren't the permanent markers. Get in here and wash it off her arms now.
Susie does a lot of negotiating.
Shiloh, in there now.
It's continuous. There's no stop what you're doing right now. This is what's going to happen next.
Shiloh did it too. I did. Yes, he did. He's lying.
Hey.
He's lying.
Then, at bedtime, Shasta shows Mom who's really running the house.
No!
Yep, I don't want to hear it.
Don't want to be you. Don't want to be here. You don't want to live with you. Just want to kill you. I don't care. If you get killed, it will be my happiest day of my life.
Makes me very sad to see how angry Shasta is.
You're only 37, and you're gonna be dead. You're only 37 at your death point.
Once she gets on that mode, she just goes and goes and goes.
Mommy! This is your last night. I hate you.
To me, there is no Elgin family unit. It's crumbling.
It's time to sit these parents down for a serious talk.
You look scared.
Yeah, a little bit.
Obviously, first day, I've seen a lot.
I'm feeling nervous about Nanny's criticism because it's somebody criticizing the way you live.
You know, obviously, Shasta has some serious issues with her temper tantrums.
You're only 37, and you're gonna be dead.
And not to mention, she has a very foul mouth.
Mama, I hate you. You're stupid.
She's running the show. She's in charge. If you guys think
you are. I mean, you're not.
Shasta, she has a very high degree of social intelligence. And Nanny Stella's assessment was that Shasta was trying to manipulate Susie and I.
The sibling rivalry between Shiloh and Shasta is the battle of wills because, you know, he sees what she gets away with and obviously tries to compete with that.
Shiloh, you know, hits her, scratches her.
And then you've got Kaya, who's modeling some of that, the same behavior.
Kaya mimics everything they do, like hitting and yelling.
One thing that is evident, and I know this may be hard to hear, but there's real disconnect between you two, and it's hurting your children.
That's what we never expected to come up. I feel like I've been a really ineffective parent.
You aren't on the same page.
I don't think I was prepared for the nanny to come in and deal with issues that maybe relate with the parents.
I see it as a fundamental thing in your household that I can help with.
You could have cut the air with a knife. That, you know, she was silent, he was silent.
All right? Yeah. But thank you so much, and I will be back, much to the dismay of Shasta.
All right, good night. Nanny Stella is just really direct. I felt violated.
After a day of observation, the problems in the Elgin house are clear. Susie and Rich are still not on the same page, and the children are still running the show. But before I can deal with the massive problem of Shasta's behaviour, I need to help Mom and Dad get it together. It was time for me to lay down the rules for the Elgins. So, these are the Elgin family rules.
More rules?
I don't think Rich feels like we need more rules. He thinks everything runs really well because I'm running it behind the scenes.
I don't want so much structure and rigidity, like every bit of their lives are micromanaged.
My first rule for the house, keep your hands to yourself, no more hitting. Everybody's gonna have to start being nicer to each other, so not fighting so much. The second one is no more sassy mouth. To me, hate is a 4-letter word. That sort of language will no longer be tolerated.
I hate Shiloh because I hate being like
I don't want to hear, I hate you, I hate everybody. I don't believe that you mean that, Shasta, and that's something that me and you and Mom and Dad are going to work on while I'm here. And then this one, actions have consequences. Say what you mean and mean it.
Say what you mean and mean it. They don't follow that one very well. Get in here and wash it off her arms now.
Shiloh did it too. No, I didn't.
Susie is wishy-washy. She'll think something up and then she'll get distracted and it'll go by the wayside.
The example for me would be time out. I love time out.
I hate time out.
Well, I can see that, but if it's done in the right way, time out is very effective. Everyone has one of these, even Kaya.
Timeouts feel really unnatural to me, and it especially feels really unnatural with me with Kaya.
And my last rule is help around the house. Every child does a chore every day.
I'm not going to do that.
While I'm here, you are. So we'll talk about that later, okay?
No.
The answer's no?
No.
To my rules?
No.
She was having none of the rules. I decided to learn a little more about my new friend Shasta and help her get her messy room shipshape at last.
I used to put my clothes away in the wrong drawers.
You don't need to do things for negative attention anymore, okay?
Shasta displays negative behaviour because it gets attention.
How many things are we going to work on?
Everything till we get it right.
The smallest thing that you say in a positive way can have the biggest impact.
Okay, see, look, this is not that hard. It's just time-consuming and effort. I called for Susie so she could see the progress Shasta and I had made together. Do you know your mum knows all the answers? She just has an aversion to doing the work.
Like, she's gonna come into my home, she's gonna whip it into shape. I think she has a tall order.
After my success with Shasta, I asked Mum to turn off the telly and send Shiloh out to play. But Shiloh had other ideas.
Shiloh, it's time to get your shoes on. When I come back, your shoes need to be on or the TV's off.
What should we do?
I'm not gonna ask again.
Okay. Mama! You're in trouble.
You know what? That's it. Time out.
I actually want
When Mom puts Shiloh in timeout, he stubbornly disobeys her.
And then you can tell me.
And the reason is crystal clear.
Don't make me laugh. I get tired of disciplining. Hey.
Mom is not doing a good job of enforcing the rules. And remember, actions have consequences.
Can you help me for a sec?
Dad wanted nothing to do with the situation at hand. Without any clear expectations, Shiloh's frustration grows.
Timeout is around the corner. You know what? I asked you to get your shoes on if they weren't on by the time that I came back from the room.
As Shiloh's timeout went from bad to worse, I decided to talk to him.
Shiloh, listen, I need to talk to you, okay? Okay, first of all, what I need you to do, okay, I want you to look at me. Shiloh, look at Nanny Stella. You look at me. Thank you. I was trying to demonstrate to both parents, you think what you're going to say and you mean it. There's no wishy-washy approach. Right, the first thing I need you to do is take a deep breath. Okay, you need to stay in timeout, and when it's over, you and Mum can talk about it.
As I was showing Mom and Dad how to take time out seriously, Dad was paying no attention. And then he just headed for the exit.
I'm here.
Where are you going?
For right.
Why?
Because I want to.
I couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything so rude.
I don't know what else I can do. You're taking care of it. Take care of it.
Rich focuses more on his bike riding than he does on his family.
This blows me away.
Mom, I want Daddy never to come back.
Clearly, he needs to be involved if this is going to work. So when Dad got back, I decided to call a meeting with the parents.
Where's family time?
There is none. Occasionally on a Sunday.
Well, we have family time on Saturday when I get back.
See,
Generally, well, let me finish.
Okay, sorry, I'm talking.
So let's say I get back at 1 o'clock. There's still the perspective, I think, from Susie that I was gone all day.
It's not that he's gone all day on Saturday, it's that he's gone all day on Saturday.
As far as my biking goes, I felt like she was trying to take something that was fundamentally important to me away.
If that was me, I'd be passing these kids to you, and I'd be gone for the same amount of time.
If I were to take as much time as you take doing what you do, there would be no family time. In his perspective, he thinks we spend a lot of time together. But, you know, every Saturday I'm on my own with the kids. When you are home, I don't feel like you're really home sometimes.
I'm hearing that you think your husband is selfish with his time and not committing enough to your family. That is an honest-to-God question that just needs an honest answer.
I think his priority is cycling over family time.
Well, that's something that you guys need to talk about and really work on, because your kids are suffering because of this lack of communication.
She nailed it.
Mum needs some time off, and Dad needs to get more involved with the kids. So I send Mum off for a bit of relaxation.
Okay, where's Mum? Where's Susie? Okay, Susie, come on. This is your time to go out, your day.
All right, I'm out of here. I want him taking care of his kids so that it's not all on me. And I feel like I'm bogged down.
Daddy won't have any fun with us.
Really?
Hey, you know, what's the problem? I'm home. I'm home all the time, a lot more than other dads. Bye, have a good time. So give me an estimate of when you think you're going to be home.
I'll call you.
Ultimately, I think it needs to be better for Susie. Susie's happier, my life will be better too.
Dad's in charge. Nanny's supervising.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Nanny Stella.
It's nap time at Daddy Daycare.
Lie down.
And Rich is doing his best to stick to the schedule. But Kea is getting a bit fussy.
Kea, if you get up one more time, I'm putting you in timeout. Just your warning, okay?
As Dad continues to struggle with Kea, Shasta and Shiloh strike up the band, adding to the general mayhem.
You're in timeout. Okay, go take a nap.
Kea wants no part of timeout, but Rich is surprisingly calm and firm.
When I put Kay on timeout, when she stayed there and she was upset, it made me feel good. And she understood that what she did was inappropriate, so I thought it worked really well.
Okay, timeout is over.
It looks like when Dad applies himself, he can do a good job. With Dad taking control while Mom is out, life at the Elgin house seems to be getting on the right path. Next up on the schedule for Dad is dinner.
Okay, Shasta, very hot. Wait, what are you using to eat with? Thank you. First, I thought Shasta was going to be more of a challenge, but we still need to work on Shiloh. Shiloh, use your fork rather than your hand to hold it. There you go, like that. Shiloh, this is your last warning. If I see you eating your food with your hands, you're going in timeout.
I was impressed by Rich's insistence on good table manners.
Come on.
I didn't touch the food with my hands.
Come here.
Touch the food with my hands.
Take a timeout and then come back and finish your food.
And when Dad puts Shiloh in timeout, he actually listens.
Sometimes you really can't be their friend. You have to be their parent.
I think you all did remarkably well.
Hello? It's Mom.
Hello?
Later on, when Mom calls, Rich clearly lets her know he's sticking with the schedule.
I thought we agreed we were going to put Kaya to bed at 7 o'clock.
Can I talk to Mommy?
I'm going to get Kaya ready for bed and hopefully get her down.
Dad communicates properly to Mom that he's putting Kaya to bed at 7. And now, hopefully, they will be on the same page.
Well, she said she's going to be home at 6:30 and she's not. I feel what's going to happen is she's going to come home and be hungry and want to eat, and I'm going to end up having to take care of Kaya.
Well, you should do that, because that's going to give you brownie points as far as I'm concerned. Rich had been left to his own devices, and he'd done a really good job. And then it was Kaya, bedtime.
Let's read it together, you and Daddy. Okay?
And it was very calm, and it was actually really sweet.
Out to wait for the bus.
Until Mom came home.
In the middle of this almost perfect bedtime,
Hi, Shiloh. Shiloh.
Susie came through the house like a tornado.
You know what? That's it. I can't take it.
Mommy, can I tell you something?
See how you gotta do it? Gotta really pound it down.
Everything was turned upside down in the space of only a few minutes.
All the lights need to be off.
Mom comes home late and loudly, yet she still has the nerve to chastise Rich. Amazing.
No, she was going to sleep, but then you came home and you were loud.
I thought you were gonna wait for me. That's what I thought you said to me on the phone.
No, it's not what I said. I'm going to get Kaya ready for bed and hopefully get her down.
I'm just gonna stay right in here.
No.
Good night, Kaya.
I thought these two were getting on the same page, but that's not the case at all.
I was utterly disappointed and at the same time hugely frustrated. Bring her out, you need to come out for a minute.
This tit for tat between Mom and Dad's got to stop.
I knew what I needed to say and I was going to say it. What did you two communicate at 7:05?
That he would get her ready for bed, and then I thought we would come in, and then we would put her down.
Okay, this is the point where you have to be more clear. Regardless of how he was doing it, it was calm, she wasn't upset, and you came in and you actually said to him,
I thought you were going to wait for me.
This is team effort. You both have to say what you think. It's not about upsetting each other, it's about communicating. Just when I finally thought they were getting it, so it looks like your schedule's a little delayed.
It is delayed.
Tonight, it all fell to pieces.
After last night's disaster, Mom and Dad are not on the same page yet, but we still need to get their house in order.
Okay, let's go get a broom.
For me, giving children chores gives them a work ethic. It gives them a huge sense of accomplishment. Those things build self-esteem. Rich has had a huge turnaround.
Want to help me with this one?
Rich and Shiloh were actually helping each other and were working together.
Mom, however, is still struggling with Shasta. Until she learns how to clearly communicate with her daughter, there'll be no peace under her roof.
Mom, I already cleaned my room. I don't want to sweep it. Why do I have to sweep it if I don't want to?
You said you'd do it today. You said it, not me.
Can't I do it later?
What time later?
4 o'clock.
We can't do it at 4 o'clock.
Why?
Because we need to get out of the house for a little while.
No!
Susie tries to be calm, but she's angry and frustrated, and she does a lot of negotiating. It's continuous. There's no stop what you're doing right now, this is what's going to happen next. it gets to go on and on and on.
If I go in there, whatever's on the floor becomes mine.
No! I'm not even going in my room.
There goes a day.
No!
One more time you yell at me, you're gonna go into your timeout. Or, what was the other choice? We'll lose another day.
I can timeout.
All right, go.
And when Mom finally does put Shasta in timeout, the negotiating begins again. That is unacceptable.
Part of living in this house is picking up after yourself. And Kaya shares that room with you. And if you want her to be able to... Your timeout starts now, and when you're done, we'll discuss the other part of this.
Me love Daddy. Me hate Mommy.
That's as bad as saying nasty words to your room now. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear them.
Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you never.
Shasta threw this monumental tantrum over cleaning her room, and I kid you not, it lasted hours.
Hope I broke something. Leave.
Well, me and Kay are gonna go play in the sprinkler. You can't come out of here until you swept your bed.
No.
I picked up the stuff off your floor that you want to keep.
No, no. I like it dirty.
I want underneath the bed picked up.
No, you didn't say that.
I've been saying that for 2 days.
Mom is still negotiating. She needs to say what she means and mean it.
I want to be in my room.
I'm asking you just to do that.
No, that's too much.
Then I'll sweep it out.
No.
As this ridiculous negotiating continues, poor little Kaya's needs are totally disregarded. And I can't take it anymore. This has got to stop. I need to step in.
I feel frustrated. I can't do it. I'm this done.
So you're ready to...
Yeah, I'm done, yeah.
Susie never wants to be in your face. She wants you to be enlightened. She wants the light bulb to go off. But there has to be a point where you just say, enough is enough because I said so. You've decided what the discipline is. It's non-negotiable. That's the only way your kids are going to respect you. Believe me.
I've been letting my children lead the household. I need to follow through. I need to stop negotiating with my kids. I get that.
I thought I'd seen the worst of it, but Shasta's eruption was just beginning.
Why are you out of your room?
Because I'm not cleaning up under my bed.
All I asked you to do is pick up what you want to keep, and I would sweep it up.
No! No! No!
What kind of help would you like?
I want you to do everything. Me to sit there on the couch and watch TV with Kaya.
I think now I need to be more of a disciplinarian. I just think you want to argue.
No!
Now you're gonna go.
Even after my chat with Mom, she was still negotiating with Shasta.
I cannot drag you in there. All I can do is take away privileges.
No, you can't!
Well, one thing that I always wanted for Shasta is her to be free to be me. But I realized that I need to put that sassy mouth of hers down.
No! No! No!
I cannot pick you up.
Day 3! No.
Want to continue yelling at me? We'll get to day 4.
Never.
This time, Mom's on her own.
Stand up, get out of my face. If
Fine,
you would have
I
talked to
will.
me nicely and asked
Fine,
me
I will.
with an apology for talking to me that way.
You think I know everything bad?
I had to let the tantrum run its course to learn what was really bothering Shasta and see if Mom would get the courage to tackle the issue correctly.
If you want to be that way and you don't want to participate in this, just go to your room.
She's crying out for attention because there's something lacking in the relationship between her and Susie.
You are never coming back in my room! I hate Daddy!
Shasta.
You don't love me. Just say that.
Susie's mind's just, ticking away.
Oh my God, picture!
Why do you feel like I don't love you?
I know she's having a realization.
You have to get out because you're not allowed in my room anymore.
I'm leaving. Somehow things were not working out.
I've decided it's time to step in and talk to Shasta about her behaviour.
Shasta, may I come in?
Yeah.
There is no expectation of the children's behaviour that they're aware of. In the parent's mind, there's an expectation of the behaviour, but it's never been conveyed to the children. Can I speak to you for a minute?
I want to show Mum and Dad how to communicate with their daughter.
You know when you have really bad behaviour?
Yeah.
Do you know who it affects?
Who?
Everybody. But you know who it's affecting in a big way as well as you?
Who?
Kaya.
Why?
Because have you seen her pull hair and get mad and throw tantrums? That's her way of showing how angry and mad she is, like you throwing tantrums. Mm-hmm. So you know how you sit at the table at mealtimes and you're really well behaved?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that Kaya's really well behaved?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why?
No.
You're her big sister and she really looks up to you. And you do a really good job teaching her some things, but on others, you teach her bad habits.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Now that she's seen me communicate effectively with Shasta, it's time for Mum to have a go.
There's something wrong here. This needs to be fixed. It really hurts my feelings when you say, I hate you, I don't like you.
I'm just a bad girl.
No, you're not. I just think you're trying to get attention.
Sorry.
Thank you. If I change and I do things better, I know that she's going to.
Me love you.
Me love you.
Wow, some success at last.
It was the first time that I'd felt that connection with her in a long time. I can't explain it. There's no words for it.
It looks like Mum and Shasta have finally made a breakthrough. For the rest of my stay, the Elgin family made small but effective changes.
Can you clear the table first?
Mom, do you need any more help?
Now that Mum is communicating more effectively, she's becoming the parent she's always wanted to be. And now with Mum and Dad making an effort to work as a team,
Come on, Kay. Let's go change your diaper.
the children's behaviour has started to improve.
Now these touches are much nicer than the other touches.
And as a result, the household is becoming much happier.
Cheers.
As my time here is coming to an end, there's just one more small hill left for the Elgins to climb. I want to see Dad making his family his #1 priority.
No, Mom.
Can I put those on?
Come on, Shiloh. Come on, Shasta.
Okay, let's go.
I was happy to see that when Dad went biking on Saturday morning, the entire family was along for the ride.
Good job, Shiloh.
It was good to have that time together. It was fun.
Yeah, there you go, Speedy.
Now that the Elgin family has begun to get in gear, I know they will be pedaling down the right path together.
Keep that head up.
The only thing left to do is say goodbye.
Hey, Shasta, Shiloh, can you come into the living room, please? Come on. It's time to say goodbye to the Elgin family, and I'm feeling very happy because I did a very good job, and so did they. This is the end of a very nice week for me. I want to say thank you for looking and listening and paying attention and making some really good changes.
I don't feel like we're done yet. I still feel like we need more help, but we're the ones that have to make the change.
The biggest improvement is the fact that you were checked out. That's not questionable, but you've both definitely checked back in.
I don't think I was prepared for the nanny to come in and deal with issues that maybe relate with the parents and how that trickled down, but really it starts with the adults, the leaders of the family, so to speak.
I'm hoping I'm going to get at least that much of a hug. I'm feeling a lot more happiness in the house and definitely this level of fun that wasn't there before. What about this gap? Oh, yeah, that's a good hug. Do you think you'll miss me just a little bit?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll miss you a little bit.
It was huge for Shasta to let go and go, yeah, I do care about you.
You're really smart. Okay, and I say this to kids very often. It's the choices that you're making that aren't so smart. But you've made some really good choices while I've been here.
I definitely see the future brighter for our kids in terms of less negative emotions or just acting out or behaving inappropriately or interacting inappropriately. This came at the right time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Keep up the good work, okay?
Thanks.
It's great.
The best thing I think Nanny Stella gave us was working those issues out with me and Rich, because I think that was just the underlying problem of it all.
Okay.
Now say goodbye.
Keep in touch. Bye, guys.
I had a really good time. They are a really nice family. They've seen what can happen in a short space of time. And I know if they stick to my rules, they will come through with flying colours.
That's a great song.
Brilliant. Wow. That was the best concert I've been to. That was fantastic.